Guys, when people tell you that Mitch McConnell needs to go, Mitch McConnell needs to go because this guy is the biggest swamp creature to the GOP. He literally keeps on handing the Democrats W's after W's when it comes to raising the debt limit. Like, we need to borrow more money for foreign countries when we could just keep on printing money out there and there. How does this make sense? How does this make sense that you say you would not vote for this bill, but your backpedaling ass in voted for the damn bill to raise the debt limit, the debt ceiling. So now, not only did 11 Republicans vote to raise the debt limit, out of all this talk that Mitch McConnell has been saying we would not do it, he ends up freaking doing it like a freaking chump, like a freaking coward, like a freaking freaking Nancy Pelosi has, or Chuck Schumer has a freaking turtle snapping on the back of his neck. Guys, this is not a drill. Mitch McConnell cannot keep on being the minority leader. He can't be, because this guy is too damn spineless. He keeps on just handing the Democrats another win. He keeps on screwing over the American people. They keep on screwing over taxpayer money, the taxpayers. Like, for real, that's who this is actually hurting. The taxpayers, hardworking Americans, like you who's watching this video, like myself. When you have we have swamp creatures in freaking Washington that are like Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Adam Schiff, Joe Biden, all of them. The taxes are just taxation, inflation, Biden inflation. It's all just gonna keep on skyrocketing. The stock market just keeps on dropping, especially with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is dropping right now as well. This is all because of Joe Biden's bad policies on economic policies. They cannot do this. Just printing out money continuously out there. Just expect everything to just be okay. Not having to pay anything back. I don't see how any of them can actually believe any of this. For real, they know the right words to get you to vote for them. Especially when Mitch McConnell has been doing this for over 20 years. Nancy Pelosi has been doing it for at least over I think 40 years now. Joe Biden has been doing this since the freaking 80s, 70s, 80s, whichever one. And people keep voting. People keep voting for these people. I don't even see how Nancy Pelosi got reelected as Speaker of the House last year. I had no idea how the hell that even happened. But this is a good opportunity for some actual Republican leadership to actually get rid of some of the swamp creatures in the freaking GOP. And here's the thing: the Republicans have all the ammunition right now to take back a lot of seats in 2022. If they don't, just throw the whole damn party away. Because if they are going to keep on being spineless, weak, pathetic bitches, especially to the party that they say they don't like, what's the point of even running against them if you're just gonna keep on being spineless? Stop being spineless. Go a backbone. Call them out on their BS. Call out Jen Psaki. Call out Kamala Harris. Call out freaking Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Adam Schiff, Mitch McConnell, Mitt Romney, Liz Cheney. Call them all out. I don't get why that's so hard. Some of these Republicans want to be everybody's friends. You can't be friends with some of these idiots, especially when their main job is to get more power. But I'm ranting out too much, people. I'm ranting out too much. So let's get into this article from Fox News. McConnell tells Biden that debt ceiling would not be raised by Republicans in December. McConnell also targeted Schumer for his rant following the vote to raise the debt ceiling. Senator Mitch McConnell, Republican of Kentucky, has informed President Joe Biden that he, along with other Republican senators, would not vote to raise the debt ceiling in December should Democrats face another avoidable crisis. Quote, last night, Republicans filed the leadership vacuum that has troubled the Senate since January. McConnell said in a letter to Biden, referencing a vote by the Senate Thursday night, supported by 11 Republicans to increase I don't know who the hell wrote this article, to increase the federal debt ceiling. Quote, I write to inform you that I will not provide such assistance again if your all Democrat government drifts into another avoidable crisis. Mitch, if you say you're not going to do it, don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. Bruh, you are literally screwing over the people who voted for you. You've been a swamp creature for decades. You lost your backbone. You and Nancy Pelosi are all buddy. You do what the hell she does. She basically got you pussy whipped. I gotta get that image on my mind. Okay, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Democrat of New York, had 3 months' notice to handle one of his most basic governing duties, McConnell wrote. Amazingly, even this proved to be asking too much, McConnell wrote. McConnell also targeted Schumer for his rant following the vote to raise the debt ceiling. This tantrum encapsulated and escalated a pattern of angry incompetence from Senator Schumer charge. Quote, your lieutenants on Capitol Hill now have the time they claim that they lack to address. The debt ceiling through standalone reconciliation and all the tools to do it. All the tools to do it, he wrote. They cannot invent another crisis and ask for my help. Then again, you say don't ask for my help, but then you go out and fucking help them. Spineless, weak, pathetic. That freaking turtleneck bit. Oh my god. I need to cut my ass down. On Thursday, senators, including 11 Republicans, voted to approve a short-term increase to the federal debt ceiling, ending a week-long standoff on Capitol Hill and possibly averting a default that could have triggered a recession. Again, guys, they had the Democrats in their hand. They literally had the Democrats in their freaking hand. Instead, they said, yo, just this one time, or this second time, or this third time, fourth time, fifth time, 50th time, we're gonna help you out. So you don't look like the bad guys. Guys, Mitch McConnell is weak, is pathetic, spineless, inept, freaking swamp creature. He needs to fucking go. Cause, dude, if Joe Manchin has more fight than you, and he's Democrat. Joe Manchin is pretty much the only Democrat that has a backbone to say, yo, I'm not gonna hurt the American people that put me in this position. We can't be doing this to the American people. We can't be printing out all this money, raising all these taxes, and just expect people to keep on living like nothing's going on. Joe Manchin is literally the only person doing that, and he's on the left. He's very anti-Trump, but here's a not this one right here. Here's I'm guessing a letter from Mitch McConnell. What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on with freaking Twitter? Oh, there it. I'm tripping. Okay, so let's try to zoom this in because this thing is Jesus Christ. Okay, I try to read it as best I can. Okay, that's better. Zoom in a little bit more. No, I do not want to do that. Hopefully, you guys could see some of this. From Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, United States Senate, Office of the Republican Leader, October 8th, 2021. The Honorable Joseph R. Biden, President of the United States. The White House. Dear President Biden, last night Republicans filled the leadership vacuum that has troubled the Senate since January. I wrote to inform you that I would not provide such assistance again if your all Democrat government drifts into another avoidable crisis. Okay, I read that. The Senate Democrat leader had 3 months' notice to handle one of his most basic governing duties. Amazingly, even this proved to be asking too much. Senator Schumer spent 11 weeks claiming he lacked the time and leadership skills to manage a straightforward process that would take less than 2 weeks. Whether through weakness or intentional effort to bully his own members, Senator Schumer marched the nation to the doorstep of disaster. Embarrassingly, it got to the point where senators on both sides were pleading for leadership to fill the void and protect our citizens. I stepped up. Remarkably, even as Republicans saved Americans from his crisis, Senator Schumer kept compounding his failures. Last night, in the bizarre spectacle, Senator Schumer exploded in a rant that was so partisan, angry, and corrosive that even Democrat senators were physically embarrassed by him and for him. This tantrum encapsulated and escalated a pattern of angry incompetence from Senator Schumer. It was reminiscent of last year when he joined in protest on the steps of the Supreme Court and shouted threats at individual judges by names. This childish behavior only further alienated the Republican members who helped facilitate this short-term patch. It has poised the well even further. I am waiting to make it clear that in light of Senator Schumer's hysterics and my grave concerns about the ways that another vast, reckless, partisan spending bill will hurt Americans and help China, I would not be a party to any future effort to mitigate the consequences of Democrat mismanagement. Your lieutenants on Capitol Hill now have the time they claim they lack to address the debt ceiling through standalone reconciliation and all the tools to do it. They cannot invest in the crisis and ask for my help. But you're gonna keep doing it, Mitch. You are gonna keep doing it. And freaking Joe Manchin had to freaking call out Chuck Schumer. Dude, Chuck Schumer, Adam Schiff, they all need to go. Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, Adam Schiff. I will say this and I'll say it again until they all leave. They all need or get voted out. They all need to go. Somebody please have the backbone to vote these idiots out. Here's from the Post Millennial on October 8th. Joe Manchin told Chuck Schumer his Senate floor speech was fucking stupid for attacking GOP report. According to 4 sources, then Manchin complained to the reporters too. So that's Joe Manchin right now. Hopefully they got a video of this. Probably not. Probably had to go into more. Probably on YouTube, something like that. Yeah. Let's see if I can put this up on YouTube. Okay, so here it is. Here's a video from 2 days ago.
Early December, avoiding a first ever Republican manufactured default on the national debt. On Monday morning, I said we needed to pass a bill to address the debt limit by the end of the week, and that is
just make it clear. That right there. That's Joe Manchin.
It's exactly what we did. Republicans played a dangerous and risky partisan game, and I am glad that their brinksmanship did not work. For the good of America's families, for the good of our economy, Republicans must recognize in the future that they should approach fixing the debt limit in a bipartisan way. What is needed now is a long-term solution, so we don't go through this risky drama every few months. And we hope Republicans will join in enacting a long-term solution to the debt limit in December. We're ready to work with them. Leader McConnell and Senate Republicans insisted they wanted a solution to the debt ceiling, but said Democrats must raise it alone by going through a drawn-out, convoluted, and risky
He's pissed. Joe Manchin is pissed. I don't blame him.
Reconciliation process. That was simply unacceptable to my caucus. And yesterday, Senate Republicans finally realized that their obstruction was not going to work. I very much thank, my Democratic colleagues for our showing.
See, childish right here. Chuck Schumer is freaking childish right here. He went on a full blown rant saying like, "Yo, y'all should have been kneeling to us, even though the Democrats still have the House and the Senate. They could have did this. They could have did this on their own. They could have did this on their own. They could have, but they needed Republican votes in order to not get the full blame on this. That's why they wanted some of these Republican voters, but these Republican senators. So if shit hits the fan, all the blame won't be towards them. Mitch McConnell just gave them that freaking shovel to bury them with.
Our unity in solving this Republican manufactured crisis. Despite immense opposition from Leader McConnell and members of his conference, our caucus held together and we pulled our country back from the cliff's edge that Republicans tried to push us over. This is a temporary but necessary and important fix.
He's shaking his head.
I appreciate that at the end of the day we were able to raise the debt limit without a convoluted and unnecessary reconciliation process.
Yep. So, right there, Joe Manchin was pissed, and then he ended up cussing out Chuck Schumer for his childish rant, because that's what it was. It was childish. It was a childish ass rant. But that's all I gotta say about this video, man. If you guys know what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. YouTube is still kneeling on my neck. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I will hit y'all in the next one. Peace.